Now, opposition leaders have sustained their onslaught against President William Ruto regarding his attacks on retired President Uhuru Kenyatta over allegations of financing the opposition. DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua and Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka, in separate church services, defended the fourth president, dismissing the allegations as unfounded. And as Ian Keitani now details, DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua, while addressing congregants at PCEA Gatundu South, alleged that a 15 million compensation package from the Russian government for Kenyans who had died in Russia has been stolen by the government.
William Ruto has continued his attacks against retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, castigating his former boss for bankrolling the opposition, besides failing to implement his campaign pledges. However, top opposition leaders have come to the defense of Kenya's fourth president. DCP's Rigathi Gachagua and his Wiper counterpart Kalonzo Musyoka claim Ruto's attacks are aimed at deflecting his failure to fulfill his pledges.
Na nikuambie, nasikia unasema ati Uhuru ati sponsoring us, ati anatupatia pesa ya kufukuza wewe. Sisi hatuhitaji pesa. Wananchi ndio wanafukuza wewe.
Upinzani haufadhiliwi na Uhuru. Upinzani unafadhiliwa na ile hasira na ile shinda iko na Mkenya yoyote katika kona yoyote ya nchi hii.
Uhuru Kenyatta is the fourth president. Ni lazima apatiwe heshima.
Amid rising political temperatures, politically instigated attacks are on the rise. And now, DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua has laid blame squarely on President William Ruto and his foot soldiers for orchestrating attacks on his entourage in Nakuru and the Linda Mwananchi attacks in Homa Bay County today.
Sasa usiku wamevamia hoteli inaitwa Tourist Hotel, wakitafuta watu ya Linda Mwananchi. Wamama walikuwa huko na watoto wamewaumiza na wamechoma hiyo hoteli. Na rais ndio mwenye kupanga. Alafu ametoroka, ameenda Dubai. Hapo tumefika Nakuru Town West, amepanga na hii mjumbe anaitwa Arama na Susan Kihika. Rigiji wakija hapa wapigwe.
Kasongo aliposhindwa kutawala nchi yetu, nchi aliyopatiwa na Uhuru Kenyatta ikiwa haina guns, leo watu wakijaribu kufanya mikutano wanapelekewa guns.
With August 10, 2027 fast approaching, the opposition has continued to pile pressure on the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission over the much-awaited polls. Speaking in separate church services, the leaders demanded that the commission disengages from its partnership with tech firm Smartmatic before the country heads to the polls.
We said we cannot go to the next election with Smartmatic as a provider of the software. We're also aware mumetumwa wengine waende kwa the procurement authority kusimamisha, because mnataka mseme wakati umeenda turudi kwa Smartmatic.
IBC hii maneno ya hii tender lazima muongeze something what is called an addendum by ensuring that whatever technology is given, it is accessible to Kenyan authorities.
While different families crowd for government assistance in repatriating the bodies of their loved ones who died on the front line of the Russia-Ukraine war, Gachagua claims that the compensation provided by the Russian government to those families has ended up in the hands of two senior officials in government.
Tumepata information ya kwamba serikali ya Russia inafanya compensation ya 15 million Kenya shillings kwa ile mtu yote anakufa kwa hiyo vita. Na hiyo pesa inakuliwa na huyu waziri anaitwa Alfred Mutua wakiwa na Ruto.
The leaders, led by SUPKEM chairperson Hassan Ole Naado, say the country's development and welfare of citizens should be of utmost priority.
We refuse to let the development, future and absolute wellness potential of ordinary Kenyans to be sacrificed on the altar of toxic politics and narrow partisanship. This is the moment for statesmanship and not political posturing.
Ian Keitani, KTN.